The 18th Amendment, ratified in 1919, ushered in prohibition, aiming to eliminate alcohol consumption in the US. Backed by a powerful temperance movement, the noble experiment began. Unintended consequences soon followed, igniting a vast black market for liquor. With legal distilleries and saloons closed, a golden opportunity emerged for risk-takers. Enterprising individuals stepped into the shadows, birthing the era of bootleggers, rum runners, and speakeasies. Ordinary citizens transformed into outlaws. Fortunes were made and lost under the cover of darkness. Canada, with its proximity and lenient liquor laws, became a hub for this illicit trade. Fishermen, farmers, and businessmen turned to smuggling, facing high rewards and high risks. They braved treacherous weather, vigilant law enforcement, and the threat of violence. The typical rum runner was far from a hardened criminal. Many were ordinary people driven by necessity, enticed by easy money during economic hardship. The Great Depression made quick profits irresistible for struggling farmers, fishermen, and factory workers. These newfound outlaws, armed with resourcefulness, ferried their precious cargo under the noses of authorities. Sleek speedboats modified for speed and stealth became the workhorses of rum running. Larger shipments used repurposed fishing trawlers and lumber schooners, their holds overflowing with illicit liquor. Ingenuity was paramount. False bottoms in vehicles and hidden compartments in luggage were common. Some resorted to audacious tactics, like strapping cans of alcohol to horses or dressing as clergymen. Each innovation showcased the lengths people would go to satisfy America's thirst. The vast Atlantic coastline became a smuggler's haven. The Maritimes, with countless coves and inlets, provided cover for rum runners loading up on liquor from Saint-Pierre and Miquelon. These French islands became bustling hubs for illegal liquor trade, destined for Boston, New York, and beyond. Under darkness, maritime outlaws braved the treacherous North Atlantic with their illicit cargo. The journey was fraught with danger, from unpredictable weather to the US Coast Guard. Fog provided cover, but also concealed deadly obstacles. Shipwrecks were a constant risk, a stark reminder of the perilous nature of their trade. Encounters with the Coast Guard were tense. Rum runners relied on their superior knowledge of local waters. They knew every shoal, reef, and hidden cove where they could disappear. Tales of daring escapes and close calls became legendary, passed down through generations. The Great Lakes region offered unique smuggling opportunities. The Detroit River, separating Windsor, Ontario from Detroit, Michigan, became a hotbed of illicit activity. Its short distance and numerous islands provided ideal conditions for quick crossings. Under darkness, vehicles, boats, and even people on foot traversed the river, laden with illegal liquor. Cars were modified to conceal cargo, and boats ferried liquor across the river, often under bribed officials' watchful eyes. The Detroit River's islands served as transfer points for illicit cargo, hidden and awaiting pickup by American counterparts. Among the many colorful characters, none left a more lasting legacy than the Bronfman family. Samuel Bronfman, a young entrepreneur, recognized the potential of the burgeoning liquor trade. Starting with a small mail-order business, he quickly expanded, building a vast empire. With Prohibition in full swing, Bronfman moved his distillery to Montreal, strategically positioning himself. He forged relationships with distillers in Scotland and the Caribbean, securing high-quality liquor. His business acumen and willingness to operate in the shadows propelled him to the forefront. Bronfman's empire extended beyond smuggling. He invested heavily in his distilleries, modernizing equipment. He cultivated relationships with politicians and law enforcement, navigating corruption with remarkable skill. Rocco Perri, an Italian immigrant, became known as the king of the rum runners. His empire, built on smuggling, gambling, and extortion, stretched from southern Ontario to New York City. Perry's ruthlessness was legendary. He controlled a network of corrupt officials. His enforcers instilled fear in anyone who dared to cross him. Despite numerous arrests, Perry always escaped conviction, his influence impenetrable. His story, a mix of myth and reality, became a cautionary tale of easy money and organized crime. He lived extravagantly, indulging in fast cars, lavish parties, and mistresses. Yet his reign was short-lived. In 1944, Perry vanished without a trace. His disappearance remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the Prohibition era. Prohibition and rum running extended far beyond organized crime. It challenged conventional morality, blurred legality and criminality, and fostered disobedience among citizens. The allure of forbidden fruit led many to view prohibition as an infringement on personal liberty. Speakeasies became symbols of rebellion, attracting a diverse clientele united in defiance. The rise of female bootleggers challenged traditional gender roles as women carved out their space. These queens of the bootleggers demonstrated remarkable business acumen and daring. Their stories provided a glimpse into the changing social landscape as women asserted their independence. By the early 1930s, the social and economic costs of prohibition were undeniable. The experiment had spawned a thriving criminal underworld, fueled corruption and eroded respect for the law. Public opinion shifted, and in December 1933, the 18th Amendment was repealed. The demand for smuggled liquor evaporated virtually overnight. With legal avenues for obtaining alcohol now available, the allure of the black market faded. Some rum runners transitioned to other illicit goods, while others struggled to adapt. The repeal of prohibition marked the end of an era, a colorful and tumultuous chapter in history. The era of rum running left an indelible mark on Canadian and American societies. It exposed the limitations of prohibition as a tool of social engineering. The unintended consequences shaped law enforcement strategies and influenced popular culture. The rum runners were outlaws, entrepreneurs, and ordinary people in extraordinary circumstances. Their stories serve as a reminder of a time when right and wrong were blurred. The legacy of rum running extends beyond history, romanticized in novels, films, and TV shows. The image of the daring rum runner continues to capture the imagination, a testament to the allure of rebellion. The allure of illicit profits continues to motivate modern smugglers. From drugs to counterfeit goods, the smuggling trade has evolved, adapting to new markets. Modern-day smugglers employ tactics echoing their rum-running predecessors. Technology provides new tools, but the fundamental principles remain the same. The fight against smuggling is a high-stakes game, requiring international cooperation and sophisticated technology. Law enforcement agencies work tirelessly to stem the flow of illegal goods. The story of Canada's rum runners is a testament to the allure of forbidden fruit. It is a tale of risk and reward, ingenuity and desperation, and unintended consequences. The rum runners played a pivotal role in shaping the social and political landscape. They exposed the hypocrisy of prohibition and contributed to its eventual demise. Their legacy serves as a cautionary tale about government intervention in personal liberty. The echoes of prohibition and the rum-running era can still be felt today. The story of Canada's rum runners continues to resonate, a timeless tale of human nature and the allure of the forbidden.